folks, welcome to Wine in My Garden. Today I am going to talk about a beautiful wine from the Bierzo region in Spain in front of this gorgeous display of daylilies. These have just started to bloom. I have them all over the yard. They are something that I literally have to do nothing to. There's no fertilization. I can weed whack them, they will grow right back up. But about a week ago, they started to bloom and they're just gorgeous right now. So I thought it was a nice spot to stand and talk about another thing that I think is really gorgeous. And it's this Mencia that is produced by Raul Perez. I have to say, one of my favorite winemakers out of the Bierzo region in Spain. A lot of his wines, I was lucky enough this spring, I was at a wine tasting, a industry wine tasting, and he was there, so I got to meet him, which was such a pleasure because I've worked with his wines now for about 8 years, and so it was really neat to meet the guy who is behind all these gorgeous bottlings. A lot of his stuff can be a little bit more expensive. On the shelf we have several wines that can be in the $30, $40, $50 range. This wine in particular is $16.99 at the store where I work. It's the Ultrea. It's the Mencia grape, as I mentioned, and it's absolutely beautiful. I've had this wine several times, and I always get lots of really pure raspberry notes on it. So I'm gonna open this up. I haven't probably bought a bottle of this in, I don't know, maybe it's been 6 months. I like to try different things when I bring stuff home, since I've had this, it's not something that I definitely revisit regularly. But I would say at least a couple times a year I probably buy a bottle of it. It's a great wine. It's roasted chicken. I mean, you could have this with anything, really. Its body is similar to, I think, a domestic Pinot Noir. I find Mencia to be a little bit spicier than that. The red and a little more red fruit. Like, again, I get a lot of raspberry in Mencia. So let's take a sip. See what we think. Smells great. Really pretty. Again, sort of medium to slightly lighter body. Definitely has a little more tannin than a domestic Pinot Noir, and I just use that as a loose reference when people ask me, because Mencia I think is a little bit unknown to a lot of people. So when people ask me what to compare it to, I just kind of think the body is very similar, and it can go with a lot of the same dishes too. But this has really pretty, it definitely has a little bit of, I'm getting kind of like almost like a whetstone minerality to it. It has some pretty soft but firm tannins, that red raspberry, but I'm also getting a little bit of plum. It's beautiful. Again, you know, a Thanksgiving dinner, roasted chicken, grilled vegetables. It can go with so many different things. I am actually going to have it with some Asian noodles and a few Asian inspired appetizers, maybe some pork dumplings, that type of thing for dinner tonight. So it's my Friday night. I'm here in my garden. I'm going to enjoy this glass of wine. Thanks for joining me.